Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm reviewing The High Republic Quest for the Hidden City, which was written by George Mann, and it came out November 1st, 2022, which is the first middle grade novel for Phase 2 of The High Republic, which I thought was an alright novel. I kind of had some of the same issues I had with the Phase 1 middle grade novels, which is just that I kind of wish there just was a little more to them, just because there was a lot of stuff I did like in this novel. Just wish kind of went a little deeper. Definitely with the characters, as I do think it maybe introduced a little too many characters. There just was a lot of side characters. It didn't really feel like we got to learn more about them on a deeper level outside of the basics. And I didn't really dislike any of them, so kind of just wish there was a little more there. But my two favorite characters were the Jedi characters, a Padawan named Rupert Nitani and her master Solandra Sho, which with Rupert, one thing I really liked about her was the way she sees and uses the Force, which I guess is with like colors and whatnot. So I found that interesting, and how it's kind of displayed on a written on the page and whatnot. I found quite interesting there. But I really liked how it played into her relationship with her master Solandra Sho, who doesn't fully kind of understand the way Rupert sees and uses the Force, but accepts it and kind of helps Rupert understand herself more. So I really like that. But with Solandra, one thing I liked about her was we see her use a shield throughout the story, which I liked because, obviously a Jedi is supposed to be a protector or defender or whatever. And obviously you can do all that with a lightsaber, but I kind of liked how using a shield kind of gives off that symbol of being a protector or defender more so than the lightsaber. And I also kind of liked how we see Rupert not fully understand that, but then kind of comes to an understanding and whatnot. So yeah, but that was probably the character stuff I was the most into. Obviously, I wish it was a little deeper there with their relationship as a master and Padawan, and there really wasn't anything like super crazy, for the other characters what I was really into. But what I really liked from the novel was some of the world building and also just the story. But with the world building, I really like seeing these Republic Pathfinder teams, which this phase takes place 150 years before the first one. And so a big part of it is we see the Republic exploring the galaxy with the Pathfinder teams, helping people out and whatnot. And in this novel, we see one led by Solandra Sho. And so, I like kind of learning more about them and what they're about. But we see the Pathfinder team head to this planet called Abudas, as another Pathfinder team went missing there, which they arrive there and meet this sentient species called the Catacoot, who are these like big bat-like looking things, but they are sentient, so they can speak and whatnot. But they had to immigrate from Abudas's twin planet Gloam after they destroyed the planet by mining away resources and whatnot. And so now they need help from the Republic, as I guess Abudas doesn't really have the resources what Gloam did. But the Pathfinders learn that the other Pathfinder team went to Gloam and then went missing. But one of the Catacoot who went with them survived and returned to Abudas, to tell the other Catacoot. But what I really liked about everything here was the mystery of the planet Gloam, which has these monsters, which at first I thought they were going to be related to the nameless creatures and whatnot from Phase 1, which have appeared a little bit in Phase 2 so far. But what it ended up being was like zombified versions of the Catacoot, as like, I guess some of the minerals or something like that kind of get into the blood of the Catacoot, and then like their insides get like crystallized and they basically become like a zombie or a monster, I guess. Not really a zombie because they're not like eating people, but I was really into that and I found that stuff very interesting. But during this we do see this father and son named Spence and Doss Lefbrook, which they've been stranded on Gloam by Radicaz Dobbs, who we saw in the young adult novel Path of Deceit. And in that novel, we see him join this cult, the Path of the Open Hand, which the Lefbrooks worked with Dobbs to find this so-called paradise world which I'm assuming is the planet we saw near the end of Phase 1, where Markion Rowe acquired the Nameless, because in the Path of Deceit novel, we see Dobbs has acquired an egg-like thing, which gave birth to one of the Nameless, the Great Leveler. So I assume it's that planet they're referring to. So, I like that stuff there. The stuff with the father and son, I wasn't really crazy about, them actually being stranded there and how they play a part in the actual story, but I do like the stuff there related to, the path of the open hand and whatnot. But when the Pathfinders get to Gloam, they do find that father and son and rescue them. But once there, the Pathfinders kind of find out the true story of what happened to the other Pathfinder team. In fact, I think they rescue one of the Jedi who was a part of the team. As it turned out, the Catacute who went with them and survived kind of was setting them up to kill them and whatnot. But, also there they kind of learn more about the Catacute and the monster versions of them and whatnot. Which, like I said, was some of my favorite stuff, the monster versions and whatnot. But, like I said, I kind of wish it was, a little bit more to it. It is kind of, it does kind of end up being a little basic, which, like I said at the start, was really my biggest issue with the novel. Kind of wish it was maybe a young adult novel to kind of dive a little more, into all of it. But I've kind of felt like that for most of the middle grade novels in the High Republic so far. Just wish there was a little more to them. But, obviously I am above the target age reading level for middle grade novels, so that's the reason why. But like I said, there was a lot I did like about it. Just, wish it went a little more deeper. So, yeah. But I don't really have much else to say. My grade, I'll give it a B. So, yeah. But next, I'll review... I think it's issue 2 of the Marvel Phase 2 series, and then I'll review the first adult novel, Convergence, so you can check that out all out then. But in the meantime, check out my other High Republic videos and everything else I do by the Star Wars review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.